Okay, y'all, good morning. It's Thursday morning, might as well be a Friday because we're probably not going to be working tomorrow. Not having no rain, man. I miscalculated. It happens. So I don't really have a whole lot. Well, I don't really have a whole lot of work for Friday. I got before we get started this morning, I'm gonna look at my aunt's mower real quick and see what it's gonna take to fix it. I don't really know. I may end up taking the deck off of it. Okay, y'all. So we're pulling up to the second one, and I got Cam blowing the curb line out real good. I was hoping that my customer over in Fairburn would call me, and we could go do that big one, but I'm not gonna. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do it today. See. Yeah, but yeah, we ain't got a lot to do, man, so y'all kick it. Okay, y'all, so we're headed over here to the last one. Well, like I said, we don't have a whole lot going on today, but we're going through the HOA, and I saw a pretty big area that he didn't weed eat, and so I stopped, and he's out there weed eating it. You can't not weed eat, so. He's a good kid though, y'all, for real. And he sees what he sees. He's like, man, yeah. When I told him, I said, hey man, you like to weed eat that now. Was we were, and he just started smiling. I said, I know, man, I see that now. See that a lot of times they don't mean to, these kids, they don't mean to do stuff, but they don't know what they don't know. So, and that's where guys like us are supposed to school them, right? So yeah. Okay, y'all. So we're done. We got done early today. I knew we would because I didn't want to go out to Fairburn because I want to go to the steel dealer when I go out there. So I didn't do that one today. I'll do it tomorrow. We're not working tomorrow. What's up, man?
Hello, sir. How you doing today?
I'm good. Here you go.
Give me 1 second.
So Cam's waiting on his mom to come get him, and she's gonna be a minute. I came up here to the chicken place and grabbed me some wings, and I went on and got him a plate too, because he's gonna be sitting out there waiting on his mom for at least the next 35-40 minutes. So yeah, I don't mind. You do a good job for me, and you show up for work.
Sorry about that, sir. Thank you.
And you're respectful and can take direction. I'll look out for you. So if you want to be all the opposite of that, then you can get dragged.
Here you go, sir.
So I ordered my tags for all the business's stuff, all the vehicles, the man lift, everything. The man lift has a tag too. The man lift is its own trailer. So, and all that stuff's not due until August, the middle of August. So, yeah, I get that stuff in the mail from the county. I go on and do it. Just keep it moving. So I don't have to worry about, oh, I forgot, damn, man. There's enough stuff that can go wrong and figure things out and all that without me, putting stuff off and all that. I just go on and do it, because you're making money every day if you're in the business. And if paying for your tags and stuff like that is a problem, then you need to do more properties. So yeah, I got good news though. So I am buying another trailer, a tilt trailer, for the equipment, for the skid, and it's gonna be a nice trailer, y'all. It's gonna have a 5-foot stationary deck, and then 17 foot of tilt. So pretty big trailer. Brand new. I've never really bought a used trailer, man, that I can remember. So then what I'll do is I'll get that trailer, and then I'll sell my trailer. I'll sell the other Gator Made trailer I got. Yeah, man. And I got the aardvark, so.
Good, sir.
Thank you, my guy.
Box.
I'm sorry?
Stack of
We'll get back over here to the house. I'm just right down the street. Well, he kind of knows that if he gets 5 days straight out here, that that's a bonus, really. And he made the same today that he made yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. So. And today he got done before 12, but I paid the same as I do every day. So. But I'm stoked about the trailer. We'll talk about the trailer a little bit more. And I'm definitely doing. I already put the deposit down, and they're going to be building it. So I should get it by the end of the month, or maybe the first week of August. So yeah, man, I'm stoked, man, to be making a move like that. Now this trailer will probably be, I probably will never have to buy another trailer again. But me, he gonna be surprised that I got him a chicken meal. But you know, if he ain't here, then I wasted the money. Well, not really wasted, the sweet pea he eated. So, but I'm so excited about getting another trailer. Y'all just don't know what a pain it's been since I've had the Kubota, and I'm gonna show y'all a few things on the trailer that will make you think, damn, I never even thought about that. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna give him this plate. Don't leave no trash up here. That's all I can say. Hey, when you get your phone situated, he's a good kid, man, you know. You see, you know, younger men, they appreciate stuff like that more than all the junkies that I've had out here. He's not a junkie. he's simply not. He appreciates things a lot different than most of the guys that come out here. So, you know. But tomorrow, I'm probably going to be working on my aunt's mower. And I got to change the blades on my mower. The blades on my mower are really looking bad. So, well, my guy did good today. I mean, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is that most of the time when I have guys out here, there's no loyalty with them, and no matter what I've done with any of the guys in the past, I can never create loyalty with them or them with me because of all their off the field stuff. You know, because they're not in control of their life. Really, is really what it comes down to. They don't. I don't know. They don't take care of their business, and they make it where I don't give a damn. Am I going to help them do nothing? You're not going to, you know, work for me and me pay you top dollar. You dragging me, and then me paying you top dollar, and then you go blow all your money, give it to the dope man or whatever, and then you calling me wanting work. But you want me to help you, you know, and do things for you, but you're going to spend your money and stuff on dumb shit, and while I'm spending my money on the right things. And you're going to come to work when you get ready, and you're going to do this and that, and, you know, and you're going to give me a hard time out here. They never win that. Because you ain't no win. I'm going to win that battle in this business every time. So, you want to try to, at least my thinking is, you want to try to create some loyalty beyond just the work and the money. You know, for a good employee. And how do you do that? You know, that's a struggle. That's something that I have struggled with. You know, I used to think, well, just pay them good money and, you know, that'll do it. But that won't. That's a lie. That's not true. That's simply not a fact. So, guys, come out here and you're paying them good money and you're expecting some form of loyalty from them, and you never get it, because most of the time they're not in control of their life. They're not in control of the aspects of their life that could make them that way. And then most of the time they blow their money on such foolish things that they're in the constant state of desperation. And you know, you don't want to be in the constant state of desperation out here. I'm just saying. In any part of life. You know, I took care of my tags before it's due, because I don't want to wait until the last minute and then, oh damn, I forgot to take care of my tags, take care of my business. Yeah, I even have a business license that I re-up too. Yeah, man. Shit, I'm him. But trying to create loyalty with the employees is that's a tricky thing, man. And I've never been able to do it, because what happens too is they start playing a lot of games with me, and then but they want me to pay them, and I'm just not. I get an attitude when I feel like I'm getting dragged, and then I don't want to. You know, okay, y'all want to handle me like you want to handle me like that. Okay, then I'm gonna handle you like this, and then that creates an attitude relationship, and you don't want to have that. You know, you don't want to do that if you don't have to. So. I'm always of the mindset that, hey man, you come to work, you do a good job, I'll look out for you. But you can't come to work, do a good job, and give your money to the dope man, and then me want to help you. So I don't, especially when it's a perpetual thing, you know, and all the lying and all that shit that goes along with it. This young man is. He's a little bit different than that, and it could be because he's so young. He doesn't have all those terrible tendencies, you know, that some of the 25-year-olds have. And this is his first job, so I don't want him to think that a job is a terrible thing. You know. You got to work. Everybody's got to work, you know. I'm trying to teach him best I can. And I think he's coming along really good. The biggest thing that I see with him is he's open for teaching. And that's all I do. You know, I have a hard time having guys out here that are lost in life, struggling in life, and me not try to school them a little bit on life things that they're struggling with. Even though it ain't none of my business, I have a hard time being of sound mind and been through a lot of stuff in my life, not to offer advice to guys that are out here that are struggling with whatever. But they can't, you know, alienate me and expect me to do all that. He didn't ask me to buy him a chicken dinner. You know, $7. Who cares? I don't care. But I do care if it's somebody that's constantly blowing their money and ain't got nothing. So my thinking is always, let them hang themselves. And a lot of guys, when they do a no call, no show, like, you know, he did a no call, no show one time, and then he did another semi no call, no show a second time, and both times he got punished. And I don't want to be the guy that has to punish a young man. I mean, that's, you know, that ain't my job. But sometimes you have to make it your job if you want to have a guy that understands this is what it is, this is the business that we're in, and this is the expectations that I expect from you if you're going to work out here. And not that it's a pleasure or a beautiful thing to work for me. It's not. It's hot, and it's a job. But if you come out here and do your job, and you don't give me a lot of flack, and of course I have to make sure I don't cross the boundary of disrespect either and stuff like that. I've been known to go off on these employees sometimes, and because I let things fester up, and then I just lose it. Well, with this young man, I'm trying a different approach, right? And it's working, right? If you can't look in the mirror, man, at your behavior and how you handle things, then you're in trouble. You got to be able to look in the mirror to get better. And not just better I've mastered how to do the lawns, y'all. And especially the lawns that I do on the regular. I mean, it doesn't require a lot of thinking from me. There's more thinking goes into the density and the routing and all than the actual doing the property. But when you got guys working for you, they got to be able to take direction. And if I'm willing to look in the mirror, then they have to look in the mirror too. And I've gotten better at, explaining things to guys, and I know what, they're thinking a lot of times too, without them telling me, and then I can, especially when we're on the jobs, because if he didn't weed eat over there, then most of the time, the last 10 guys I had didn't weed eat over there. They all missed the same places. And when you're doing the same properties, I know those places. So I've stopped that in its tracks. So, you got to weed eat over there. Did you weed eat over there? Or no? And I know to ask them that because the last 10 guys didn't either. I had to tell them the same thing. So, but the good thing about Cam, he's young enough to where he's not been exposed to the world, if you will. I hate to say it like that, but yeah. He's not been exposed to a bad boss, or somebody trying to beat him out of his money, or somebody that don't appreciate it. A lot of the 20-year-old, the 25-year-olds, they've been exposed, and life at that point has done beat them up to where they don't trust nothing, and they're desperate for everything. It's refreshing to have someone that's not there, right? I'm not saying he won't get there or whatever, but I'd like to think that working for me out here in this environment with just me and him, it's a healthy thing for him. I really believe that. I really believe that, because if I didn't think that, then I would, I would be a lot more likely to, replace him. So, but that's just human behavior 101, and I'm not doing the young man justice if I don't school him while he's out here. And I guarantee you this: when he gets to be older, he's going to look back on this and remember, he'll never forget me. Guarantee that. And it's going to be a positive impression on his life. I guarantee that too. He might not see it as all positive right now, but when he gets grown and he looks back, he will. Just like I did, and just like all you old timers have. There was somebody in your life that was hard on you, and you were distant from them, or you didn't like everything about them when you were in the moment. But then, fast forward, you grew up, and now you look back on those times as times of real learning, of real appreciation for that person. I have a couple of guys in my life that was in my life when I was a teenager or young adult, and I hated them at the moment. But when I look back now, I appreciate everything they ever did for me. And I've even reached out to a few of them on Facebook and to let them know, hey, I appreciate everything you did for me, in the early 90s, because without you, I would have been, there ain't no telling where I would have been. I wouldn't have learned anything. If Cam can stay out here this summer, he'll learn more than he's ever learned in his life anywhere. He'll learn more about life and about real life application than he ever would learn in school. Not that I promote quitting school, but I know schools don't teach you a lot of stuff that are really needed in the real world. They don't teach you financial literacy either. And they don't teach you communicating skills and all that. They don't teach you how to be responsible. Well, at least they didn't when I was in school. But I'm grateful to have Cam out here, to be honest. He's helping me, and I'm helping him, and him paying him, and we're earning money, and we don't have any bad vibes. I guess that's a good way to put it too. And I know a lot of you guys are shocked, just like me, that he's been able to navigate the no ride situation. That's pretty awesome, man, if you ask me. But I'm gonna get in here and kick it with Sweet Pea. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. And it's hot out here, man. And I'm not working tomorrow, but I will do a video. I'll kick it, y'all.